Hello, hi, and welcome here to another exciting episode of Laupresh. Today, we're going to be talking about something very interesting, and it's just basically going to be centered around breastfeeding and around lactation. So, I would be willing to also respond to your questions. If you've got any, you could drop them in the comment section. So, one of the things that I really want to talk to breastfeeding mothers or mothers that are expecting pretty soon is you need to make sure that your child is attached to your breast for at least 20 minutes. Now, here's the thing, imagine if you have maybe a cup of water and you put in some, let's say, powdered milk, or you put in some Milo, like cocoa beverage. You can practice this at home. If you do not turn it or if you do not stir it, you would notice that the down part would just be literally very watery and pure water, but the up part you have like most of the stuff that you've put into the glass of water. So that's the trick. And the thing is, when you're breastfeeding a child, we would say make sure a child suckles on one breast for at least 20 minutes, because there's what we call the fore milk and the hind milk, and it's just basically, one bit is the part that is quite watery. You won't get all, like, it could just be maybe the carbohydrates and the protein you get from that, but the other one is more thick. I'm sure as a breastfeeding mom you would know this. The other one is more thick, and that part contains like the fat and every other thing the child needs. So it's important that the child suckles on one breast to get all of these nutrients together. And that's why you notice when you put your child to suckle on one breast, and in the next 5 minutes you're taking out, you feel like, oh, the baby has had enough or the baby isn't hungry. No, you've not actually allowed that child to have all the nutrients and all the goodness that the child needs. And you would have the clue to know when you're running down on one boobs, and then you can swap the baby to the other boobs. But just make sure that the child suckles on one for as long as 20 minutes, just to make sure he gets everything he can get from that one before you're switching to the next one. Then the next question would be, you would see a woman would ask, oh, can I breastfeed my baby in public? Yes, you can, of course, breastfeed your baby in public. The main thing is you need to look for a very safe space and a clean spot that you want to sit and properly attach your baby to suckle. So you don't have to starve your baby. You can actually breastfeed in public. If you'd feel uncomfortable to bring out your breast and breastfeed your child in public, you can express your breast milk in a feeding bottle. And mind you, you should be very careful to make sure that what you expressed is not or hasn't been there for a very long period of time, because that could get contaminated and cause your child some GI problems. Then also, one thing I've heard women say is, oh, I don't produce enough breast milk. Someone said I should drink alcohol, or I should take palm wine, or I should take something. It's going to make my breast milk flow. That's not true. There is no scientific backing to this. Actually, a lactating mother or someone who is expecting shouldn't be taking alcohol. The main thing is, if you eat healthy, have all the right combination of nutrients, the right amount of carbs, protein, fat and oil, vitamins and minerals, and water in your diet, your child, you'll be able to produce enough milk to feed your child. So the main thing is eating healthy as much as you can. And also, when it comes to complementary feeding, some women kind of struggle, that transition phase from breastfeeding to complementary feeding. When you're transitioning from breastfeeding to complementary feeding, you need to be sure that you're transitioning with the right meals, because it is actually at this phase of a toddler's life, or at this phase of a child's life, that they would often tend to pick up traits of picky eating. So you need to be very careful, making sure that you're exploring all your meal options, and also let your baby practice baby-led weaning. So you see, the fact that you probably want to force feed your baby to eat a particular food, or you want to make sure, oh, I want my baby to have this and it must be that. No. Ideally, it is advisable to give your child the opportunity to explore meal textures himself. Give him the opportunity to explore meals himself, no matter how messy it may be. Research have shown that children who are allowed to practice baby-led weaning, or mothers who practice baby-led weaning, would actually produce or have their toddlers grow up into not becoming picky eaters or fussy eaters. later on in life. So it's very important to give your child the opportunity to just explore meals and just, try out different things, even if it gets really messy. And also, another thing I would hear people ask me is, how long do I have to introduce a particular food to my child? I've tried my child on this particular meal and he doesn't seem to like it. The truth is, you can actually offer a child a particular meal up to 7 times before the child will even like that meal. And it doesn't mean they don't want to have the food or nothing. No, it's just the way children are. So you need to keep on offering that particular meal, but in different ways, like try to diversify. So let's say you want to offer your child maybe some carrots and you notice, oh, my child doesn't like carrots, he won't want to have carrots. You can actually blend those carrots into purees, mix them with some healthy flour, and probably make some pancakes or make something very nice out of it. Make a carrot juice and pop them into like a popsicles and just offer them to your child. There are different ways you can actually explore a particular meal for your child to take. We'll be answering more questions in other videos. If you find this helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button, follow, share for more nutrition related information. Until next time, bye.